Good morning. It's great to see all of you here. Welcome to the PAN Foundation, American Journal of Managed Care Cost Sharing Roundtable. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Amy Niles. I'm Vice President of External Affairs at PAN. Thank you all for joining us today. When you plan an event in late February, months ago, I start worrying about a snowstorm and 2 feet of snow, but I don't think we have to worry about that today, so I'm happy. Many of you joined us last year when we launched the PAN Challenge and the Cost Sharing Roundtable. We started a conversation then about policy solutions that could help mitigate the cost-sharing burden for patients. We'll continue that conversation today. This year, our theme is sustainable strategies for providing access to critical medications. Today, millions of Americans are underinsured, and we believe, and I think all of you would agree with me, that that number is going to continue to increase. For so many, especially those with life-threatening and serious illnesses, having a safety net to rely on, one that ensures access to medications, is vitally important. In fact, it's often a matter of life and death. Whether a 70-year-old man with asthma or a 45-year-old woman with multiple myeloma, neither one should have to worry about the availability of financial support for medication out-of-pocket costs from one year to the next. Neither one should have to worry that out-of-pocket costs for medications will send their families into debt or bankruptcy. Perhaps this patient who recently wrote to the PAN Foundation said it best. Each time I get a treatment, I'm well aware of the enormous cost of this medication, over $30,000 a year. And I am abundantly grateful and thankful for my Medicare insurance and the huge costs that they cover. But I'm even more appreciative that the PAN Foundation covers my out-of-pocket costs, which would still be in the thousands of dollars each year. I realize that this is a special gift from people who really care, and that the funding they are supplying to me is never guaranteed from year to year. Never guaranteed. Thank you to those of you who attended last year and returned this year, and thank you to those of you who are joining us for the first time this year. In the audience, we have individuals from patient advocacy groups, professional associations, other nonprofit organizations, government agencies, pharmaceutical companies, pharmacies. We have healthcare providers, we have academicians, and we have health economists. We are indeed fortunate and grateful to be working again with our partner, the American Journal of Managed Care. Together, we're committed to continuing the conversation about cost sharing well beyond this event. Today, all of us have one major goal: to listen, to learn, and to participate in the conversation to identify sustainable strategies that help ensure that a vital safety net remains in place for millions who need it. Each of us brings different perspectives, and all of those perspectives are very important. If I were to leave you with one takeaway, it's this: think about what each of you and your organization can do to educate others about the need for this safety net. How can each of us ensure that millions of patients get the care they need? We extend a huge thank you to our sponsors who have helped make this event possible. Thank you to our silver sponsors, CVS Health, Diplomat, Novartis Oncology, and Onco360, and to our bronze sponsors, Aureus and Walgreens Specialty Pharmacy. Thank you to the PAN Foundation Board for your support of this event, and to the Kaiser Family Foundation for once again providing this terrific space to us. Just a few housekeeping details if you have not already found them. The bathrooms are out the door to your left in the back and also upstairs. We'll have our first break at 10:30. So it is now my pleasure to introduce to you Dan Klein, PAN's President and CEO. Dan has more than 35 years of experience in healthcare and information technology, joined PAN in November of 2014. In just a little over 2 years, he has enhanced PAN's leadership position as a charitable foundation both internally building enormous capacity to take care of patients, and externally building our voice to advocate on behalf of these patients. He has incredible passion for the work that we do, and I know that he is eager to work with all of you in this room. Dan?